What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today we have a real special guest, and we're going to talk about a real hot button topic right now that a lot of people are talking about. This man right here, listen, he has a lot to say and a lot that he's done and a lot that he's doing. So you guys are going to be very surprised. So buckle up your seatbelt and go for the ride. You know, we have in the building today, we have DJ Slow Motion in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Well, go on.
You're good.
Muscle. Boy, plays coolly, man. I joke, man.
It's not that cool,
I joke, man. It just seems like every Jamaican will sit down in a chair and say, boy, they plays coolly, man. So that's a follow tradition.
Yeah, that's usually when they're coming straight from the sun. Yeah. I get that. But you know, we're out here.
We're neighbors.
So we're good.
We're good, man.
You know what I mean?
Normal, man.
Slow Motion actually welcome to Toronto, and I totally respect you because we've been talking for about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah,
and
man.
this is the first time actually meeting in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Muscle, before, sorry for interrupting, but before we even go no further, I have to do one thing. I have to whisper a word of prayer, if that's okay with you.
100%. Let's
It's a
go.
spiritual man.
Yeah,
I
man.
believe in the guidance of the spirit, you know? So I don't know if you want to do the honors because I'm here in the studio.
Nah, man, you brought it up. You do the honors. We'll hold the
Quick and
reverence.
short.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Father, we just want to tell you thanks for this moment, for this space in time where we can share as bridging and talk and have a reason. You know, we try to include it in everything that we do because we're 2 or 3 is gathered. In your midst, great things can be done and great things can be accomplished. So we thank you for the opportunity. We thank you for safe journey. We thank you for what's about to be revealed. And we thank you for the lives that's going to be touched and changed through this interview. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Good one. Listen, that's a first too.
Yeah, well.
Nobody's ever, I've had people pray in the podcast, but never pray to start it off. So to give us the right direction, the
Yeah,
right
well,
energy
need
that
that,
we
man.
need. You know what I mean?
I have dressed, but I'm a Christian, you know.
Listen, it's all about your thing. You know what I mean? Slow motion. All right. Originally, where are you from in Jamaica?
Well, St. Catherine, you know, the parish of St. Catherine. Most people say, you come from Jamaica, and them say, town, Kingston.
Yeah.
But I'm forward from St. Catherine. Born at Spanish Town Hospital,
Yeah.
but living between Waterford and Old Harbour until migrate.
Yeah.
So I'm born at Spanish Town Hospital, Waterford, Old Harbour,
Yeah.
you know?
Back there.
Yeah.
How old were you when you migrated to the States?
I think about 11 years old.
Yeah. Okay, so you remember Jamaica, but the majority of your growing up was inside of the States.
In the States, yeah.
Yeah.
In America. You know, still have fond memories of Jamaica, you know, because I think 11 is when your mind is already fixed on certain things, especially in
100%,
culture.
yeah.
You know, so most people say, I'm a big man now, you know, past 11, long time, you know. So,
Yeah.
so most people say, oh, come you still have your accent and a long time you left. The culture. I grew up in the culture, you know.
Yeah.
Even when we migrated from Jamaica, we were still surrounded by our culture. You know, so that has a lot to do. But yeah, man, St. Catherine, man.
Yeah, right there. And even music, were you always interested in music or that came later on in your life?
Well, the first, I wouldn't say music, but art. Because remember days in Jamaica, summertime, I don't know if you know it, a place near War Theatre.
No, of course.
Yeah, man, War Theatre.
Yeah.
We used to go there for the summer and, you know, all the art used to involve painting and all of those things. So I guess from there, so I guess that spark was there, but it never manifested until years after. But it was so first it was like art, like drawing and painting and stuff like that. Then it moved into poetry. So I started writing poetry from I think when I came to America from about maybe 12.
Yeah.
Just always started writing poetry. And that's where, fun fact, when we used to write poetry, I think one of my poems, me get published in a big poetry book over here.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But in the time, they never take it too serious. You know, so yeah, you know. You never take it too serious and, you know, go to school, you know. And things. So that's that. But the art form was always embedded in me. It's just that the music manifested much later, maybe around my teenage years when I went to junior high school. So maybe around 14, I started listening to music.
So you first year, I would say intro into the arts was writing words. Words was your thing. You liked what you could do with words.
Yeah. Yeah, man, words, I find words very, very, very meaningful, man. It's like me can actually taste words, like you eat a plate of food or you just have the taste of it. Yeah, words it's a lot. It can be expressed through so many ways. It can bring healing, curse, blessing, manifestation. It can uplift. It can bring down. You know what I'm saying? There's so much power in the word. As a matter of fact, if you meds it, in the beginning, only time God do work, and when him form man, everything was spoke into him. Let there be light, and there was light.
Yeah.
You know, so that just shows you how powerful words are. And when God visit a man, him speak to you. You have to do the action, but him talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how powerful words are.
Very, very interesting because, again, we get all these teaching, we've heard all these things, but for you to actually break it down that way and it makes total sense, you're right, because they say in the beginning was the Word.
And the Word was, and the Word became flesh and dwelt amongst men.
Yeah.
Jesus, you know, but in the beginning was the Word.
Yeah.
The Word.
Yeah, no, words are powerful. So even when you started to write poetry back then, what type of poems were there that you were writing?
Love poems.
So you're writing them for the girls?
For the girls, though. Yeah. You know, like I was saying, I was saying to my the only thing we love more than a pretty woman is many pretty women. So yeah. So me always like inclination. If I like a girl, you write it down. Sometimes I give them, sometimes I don't. Because I'm a shy person too, you know. And then now it got more to the point where I started expressing myself, how I feel. So it went from a girl thing to one of a personal thing. So whatever's around me now, I just write it down. How I feel, any ambition, any dreams. Because me as a man, I dream the impossible.
You have to.
I dream the impossible. My dreams, them scare me, bro. Sometimes, even now when I look at myself, I say, yo, I know, bro, like, I was a dream bigger. You know, so it go from love to more personal. And then now, read.
Yeah. Because you have to remember, in order to write these words, you have to be able to read these words.
Yeah, man.
And you have to be very big into reading. You have to read almost anything you want to read so you can have more words so I can make my poetry or whatever I want to write down even better.
Right. You know, so and even to add to that is like, even reading, I never just wanted to read, but I wanted to read and understand. You know, most people, the cat jump out of the hat, land in a boat, the boat started to float. Down the river, they both go. Me, now, me break it down. Well, why would a cat want to jump out of a hat, jump in a boat road? You know what I say? Me want to understand everything. And that's where wisdom comes from. So me always ask for wisdom. And it's so crazy. The other day, me talked to my mother and she revealed something to me I never really take a look at. And then when she said it to me, it's just like a spark and everything changed as far as like wisdom. She said, wisdom was with God even before God created the heavens and the earth. Before we created man, wisdom was God's best friend. Okay. So if wisdom was in the beginning with God, and wisdom is God's best friend, me fascinated by God, wisdom for my best friend too.
Only makes sense. You understand?
Yeah,
it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Different there. Okay. Levin, get to the States now. Was it a culture shock when you got moving from Jamaica to the States at that time there?
Boy, as a young youth, you jump on a plane and you have a window seat and you look through it and you see be a light and a be wow. Look on the lights. Because you know, so as a young youth, the accent different.
Of course.
Look on the lights. And I mean, my brother, so I tour away and the first time we come, we go to McDonald's and we get a toy and the meal and everything. I'm saying, me like this. You know? And so it wasn't a culture shock. Maybe like for the first year, we never really understand how things operate in America because remember one time my mother left me and my brother in the house and we scared the neighbor them yeah jumping in them pool and assuming that people in pool. You know what I mean?
No.
No, you know, you can't do them something then.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you know, we get mama deal with it.
You get fixed up.
But then after a while, you learn so certain things you cannot do. You know, and as a young youth, you come, it's easy for you to adapt into a situation. You know, and we just adapted to it.
To that situation.
To the whole culture, and then we're still surrounded by our culture. So now we have the Jamaican culture and we have the American culture. We just both, you know, they just infused. And
and you're just absorbing everything. So,
Right.
okay. So then you said 11, now you're getting into, so then you're there for a bit, but you're getting into like junior high school and high school now. What type of music did you start to observe? Was it reading the labels? Was it an artist that you liked? Was it reading music? What was it that really draw you to music in the first place?
The first genre of music what me fall in love with was alternative rock.
Alternative rock?
Yeah, as a real yard man.
Yeah. Wow.
Alternative rock. Something about the drums. You know, that feeling that it gives, you know.
It had an aggressive type of...
inside of you, you know. It was aggressive, but then it was also calming for me. Like Avril Lavigne, she would sing songs. It sounds aggressive, but the meaning behind it. You know, my favorite band still is Maroon 5.
Okay.
You know, first album they had was songs about Jane. I still have that CD up to this day.
Yeah.
You know, back in them time, they know everything different now. You know what I'm saying? But back in them time, my mother used to get like, I'm a reference to my mother a lot because, you know.
Mama.
Yeah. So she used to have like this magazine where you can order like CDs from.
Yes, man. That was Publishers Clearinghouse?
Something like that. Me can't remember the name exactly, but something like that. And we used to order CDs and stuff. So she used to say, you know, we get allowance and we used to use my money sometime and buy music, CDs. So it was alternative rock. And then after that, now me just R&B, rap, hip hop. We used to tape Funk Flex. And, you know, go flex, drop the bomb and them things. Yeah. Teenager, and, you know, high school and them things. So from this, it just grew.
Yeah.
You know, and in the time I never think about like produce music or don't DJ. And I just love music. Just love how it make me feel. The first remix song I write to was Rihanna, Take a Bow.
Yes.
Right, like say she sing that and then me write something for answer what she has said. I wish me could have find a book there with that song there.
So, okay, so it's now you went from the poems to now actually writing music now. That's when you started to write music.
No, I never really started writing music. Them time they yet still enough, tell the truth. It was just still poems.
Yeah.
Because I never really understand like the musical artistry of it yet.
The structure of how you create a song.
How to put out verses and chorus and bridge and how to blend that with rhythm and I never understand that yet. Me just know so I can make two words rhyme where it makes sense and I can express myself where it makes sense. So I just did some of the and I guess I believe in a purpose and timing. I guess it wasn't time for my brain unlock that the part of me yet. But me used to burn my CD them with my Walkman, anti-skip.
Yeah,
I don't know if you know them, the thing
the Sony ones, come on. Bro.
All right. So, see what I'm talking about. So me used to burn my CDs them, you know, illegally.
from you said burn, we get it.
It different though. So used to walk with them and I always listen to music, you know, and just love it. And then I never really like stop write, but I never write as much, you know. Because then now after that, no, you're gonna a young adult stage now, and you know you get a little girlfriend now, and you know you start goat and them something this. So
you're exploring, you're seeing what else is out there. The writing is still in you, you know, but you just didn't need to utilize it at that time there yet.
And now that I'm thinking about it, what I think it is it's actually like I would call it those times gathering information for now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You have to go through the experience of life in order to tell it from your point of view and other people's point of view.
And express it back in these words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so that space, that gap, I think it was just gathering information, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you ever want to be like a rapper or anything at first, or was just DJing is what you wanted to get into at first?
You know, so I never did want to be like a rapper. I didn't want to be an actor.
Actor.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
didn't want to be an actor. I used to go college. I drop out of college like Kanye West.
Yeah.
You know, I made a link up with one lady where did have a link in a Hollywood.
Okay.
Big link too. In a college, what happened is we have one class where them teach you how to like speak. It's called speech pathology. So they teach you how to pronounce words, how they're supposed to pronounce. Like it's not women, it's women. You know? It's ask, not ask. You know what I'm saying? So they teach you stuff like those. So the professor at that time, he gave us an assignment, and I wrote in my journal, like, I would want to be an actor one day, and him say, see me after class, and I go to him and me and him talk, and him say, yo, go check this lady, and I check her, and she actually take a liking to me, start coach me for free.
Okay.
Yeah, coach me for free. It's to the point where she raised me to the point is that she went to, I think, the drama club of the college. They were going to put on this big production, and she asked them to include me in it. So here comes the writing thing now. So at that time, I had to write my own monologue and perform it
Yeah.
on stage in front of people. So, and the one that I got, because she said, let it come to you. You know, you have to let things flow, not force. And what I wrote like a single dad that lost his wife and just had a newborn baby. And I had to express how I felt about that. So I wrote the monologue.
You were coming from the single dad's aspect.
Right,
Yeah.
his point of view. You know, that trauma of losing a wife and you still have a life to take care of, you know, without a partner, you know. So the trauma and the tragedy of that, I had to go on stage and perform that. And I did it, and it brought people to tears. And when I came back, and I was so nervous.
Yeah.
But then I got into it, and I just became that man. And I presented it, and then immediately after that, I sat behind her. She shook my hand and said, "You're ready."
Yeah.
But then now, you know, it got left when them didn't want me to do something. I said, no, I'm not doing this. So me just, after me, no.
Is it
Me want to go there, and me go there. No.
Is it the dress?
No, I not dress, but
Yeah.
them want me play a certain kind of character when me just.
You weren't in your soul and being. You weren't comfortable in where they wanted you to go with that.
Must me not do that.
Yeah.
You see what I said? No. Me not compromise myself, bro. And I know circumstances for nothing at all. So me stand firm in my belief, and just like that, me just.
That was the end of that.
That was the end of that.
That's wild though. But the fact that you could write something you had to come up with, and you see that you could bring people to tears with something that you came up with in your mind,
Right.
that feeling is supposed to be profound. Alone say, this actually works, you know. People, I could connect with people with these words.
Yeah, man. Words powerful, man. And the presentation of it as well. That's why when you're presenting, and I believe in like preparation. It's good when you take time to prepare what you're about to present. You know, the process of preparation, because it's energy that you're releasing in the atmosphere. So if you don't take it serious and you come on a joking level and just deal with it, then that's the energy you're gonna get out. But if you take it serious and you take time and the process of preparing yourself to present whatever you're gonna present, it makes all the difference.
Yeah. The preparation, because that's what they usually say. Preparation and opportunity, that's where everything comes together. You always got to be prepared.
That's success, man.
You have to
Preparation
be
means
prepared.
opportunity. Yeah, you have to be
You
prepared.
understand? Okay, so then the acting went left. Now will and compromise. Okay, so then now you still seem like you have this artistic thing inside of you that you need to express to the world. So then this led you to DJing, or where did you go after the little bit of trying out the acting?
after the acting, we go find us drop out of school. Yeah, so but it's not that situation. We just I don't know. I guess my point of view on things in life is just different. When me reason and look on things, I'm say, boy, it's not really mathematically. This not really make no sense for me. You know, like me. I was in school, and I second time I drop out our program. You know, the first program I drop out in a high school.
Yeah.
Me did in the pre-med program for be a doctor. I'm a flunk out of that.
That okay, so then that was in your meds to go into.
Well, mama meds, you know.
Okay.
I did kind of promise, because you know I tell no lie, me did kind of promise my grandfather, I say, yo, you know, when we grow older, I'll fix your leg, because I have to have a bend leg and everything. So, you know, and the Jamaican thing is just, you know, the mentality at that point was, you know, you be a doctor, a lawyer.
Yeah, doctor,
you know,
lawyer, accountant,
high,
something
you know,
that's high in society.
So, me did get in the pre-med program, and me flunk out of that. Graduate from high school with the liberal arts, honors degree, or diploma, not degree, diploma. So after now, me go college now, me get, you know, for some reason, I guess my grades were good.
Yeah.
I got into the mechanical engineering program. And the first semester, me did them have in this room, I do something and something. I said, man, this is boring, man.
Yeah.
I can't bother for you 0-0 and a punch hole. Yeah, weld this thing together with the machine, and I said, no, sir, son of me, man. It's boring, you know. Me have to can express myself. So I drop out of that and go in advertising and try a couple other things, and I said, boy, this college thing just not work out for me, man. But at the time, I have a job still, you know. The palm own them time, and I said, boy, me make more money doing what I do than, you know, if me smart enough, it's not me, you know, for me just drop out. You know, so sorry for all of the people who me disappoint, but
you're following, you have to remember, at the end of the day, you don't want to disappoint anybody, but most of all, you don't want to disappoint yourself, boss. Right. You understand?
Because that's not truly living if you're living someone else's dream. You know, to thine own self be true, you know. And me no want live, me no ever want to live somebody else's dream. You know what I'm saying? Me want to live my dream, and, you know, within the guidelines of what I think is right and wrong. That's what I want to do.
Makes sense.
And it's art. So after, is back to the question, you know, so after that, I drop out of school, I work, and, you know, start party, you know. You know, me grew up in a church, to that, me tell you. We supposed to be a preacher.
Ah, boy.
And me left out that church. Yeah. Go in the world, I do my thing in the world. Party and all these things, and work and I make money, and, you know, woman involved, because the only thing we love when a pretty woman is
more pretty woman.
Many pretty women. You see, so we go through that phase then now, and all the DJing thing come now. Cause me know music in the muscle. You know music. Me listen to music.
You're listening and studying and
not just dancehall. I listen all genre music. You know, music. I listen to not only music, but I listen to vocals, sounds. Me always, you know. So one day me I work on me on this Rasta youth. We have this big debate, and they must say, "He can play music better than me." You see? I say, "Oh, yeah, you know more music, man." I say, yeah, because he's a bigger man for me, you know. Yeah. I say, you know what music, man. Me school, man. Me used to have sound, you know. Everybody say, yeah, man, you used to have sound, man. I say, make we clash.
Okay.
Muscle. Me never grown a turntable in my life. Me never, nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Me no know nothing about DJing, you know.
But you just burn the CDs and you understand the music.
Me just know, say, me can't beat this Rasta, man, yeah. That's all me know. And me know music, and it's an R&B clash. You know what I'm saying? It's an R&B clash. So, anything me I get involved in, I take it serious, you know, bro. Me not just willingly, you know. I buy a turntable, buy speaker, and me even buy music off Apple iTunes. Because at that time I had an iPad. Me not even have a laptop yet, you know. It's an iPad views and funk the rest, you know.
Yeah.
Ian, big up yourself.
Yo.
but you lose.
Yeah.
You see me I say? And we're going right now. So then now I say, is a R&B clash now, and I say, well, I need a name. Need a name. Because I say, you know, I play for the girls them. Girls there, because the R&B clash, and me know saying time woman start jumping, you win.
Yeah.
So I say, boy, the first thing I catch them with the name. So at that time, Trey Songs have a song called Slow Mo. And I say, all right, I'm hear this song.
Yeah.
And I say, all right, R&B clash, DJ, Slow Mo. And the name alone.
Yeah.
I'm a bridging at the time. So we have this big thing where we set up now, and speaker did it now, and him come out now in big fur, and him walk out first and everything, you know, come out now in fur coat and him R. Kelly shirt and everything, you know. And I say, all right. But me as a man, me plan things. So me just wear, you know, cut off foot pants. I have a velvet jacket.
Yeah.
I have a white shirt underneath it, open it up. I have two of my friends them stand up beside of me, with two girl. Big up on yourself in life when you know who it is. And I have a wine bucket and a wine glass.
Yeah.
My brother introduced me, and I enter from all the way around my back. Presentation. I'm just walking, man, I find the crowd. Right, me know what I did in that, man.
So it was that serious of it was you guys were fooling around and then it became a thing.
That's how slow motion was born.
Yeah.
Through a conversation and then a competition. And from there, so DJ slow motion came into being. After the clash, I fell in love with the whole DJing thing of it. I said, boy, I'm going to take this thing. See, how far we can go with it. And I just start playing. The first time I played in one club muscle. First time I never forget, I flop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Can't catch it. Come buy a laptop now, everything, you know, so me
You're
practice
ready.
and then put me on a local flyer when I'm bridge like you a party, and you put me on him flyer and say, you know, Ray, and go there now and remember the first song I play is a I Don't Hear, Uku beat. Brother, the song too fast, it too loud, it not play, and then when we go switch it up, me not catch it the right time, flap. But you go, dog, what you do? I say, me shame, man. Shame.
Yeah.
And when I'm bridging, we stand up for the whole night, I'm just in one corner, so I'll pout.
Yeah.
But then when I left and go home, practice. Same night after the club, practice.
This is where the practicing comes into play.
Yeah, man. So from this, you know, slow motion bar from this, and
Yeah.
so come now we start playing, you know.
Start moving around. And then again, this is you're based in New York.
Yeah, man. New York.
What
man.
part of New York?
Queens.
Okay, Queens. So then that side there, because a lot of people always talk about Brooklyn, but Brooklyn has its own scene, but Queens has its own scene
Yeah,
also
man.
happening over there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I think what Brooklyn is for New York is like the Kingston of Jamaica. Every Caribbean person want for some reason come from, you know,
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I come from Queens.
Yeah.
Queens me forward from, you know. So big up Queens massive, big up Brooklyn, big up Bronx, big up the whole of New York.
Yeah.
man.
Oh man, New
Queens,
York
you know?
definitely. Have it going, so then slow motion. When did you link up with Future Squad?
Future Squad. So then after I start play music now, you know, I start say boy, why I want like a group, you know. So I have a bridge now in Versatile, and that's how we link and we just start build a little thing together. Future Squad sound. And the theme sound still, because remember I always have motion vibes, you know. Motion vibes was always there.
Okay, so it was DJ Slow Motion, and the sound name is Motion Vibes.
It's motion vibes. That's what
Got
my
it.
sound name, motion vibe sound. But then, you know, when you knew at the scene, me never really know a lot of people. And like, you know, I know a couple of people, but I was never like a DJ. You know, me used to go party. Me never go if I go play music.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever you want for being alive, you try to surround yourself by that crowd.
100%.
You know? So come now me link up with Versatile, and you know, we do some amazing work, man, and you know, learn a lot and everything, and then we just part ways, you know.
And then another song that you linked with was Outlaw.
Outlaw song.
Okay. Was that the same Outlaw that was Terry Ganzi's song?
No.
Okay.
No, Terry Gans.
Yeah, because I know there's an Outlaw that Terry Ganzi's song is named Outlaw.
Yeah, no. The place I used to work at, the Door restaurant, because that's where I was, my humble beginnings as first employment, that I was working at a restaurant, So a customer come there and him did actually come and wanted to clash them and hear me play and say, yo, me have a sound. Come, forward and, we can do some things and him know people and him, name a couple artists so him know and everything and him play a couple things for me and him send me dub and I say, yo, me an old man now, so I actually want you to kind of, play it and everything and so we did I play the sound with him, and then again we just go with part ways. But that was good. That was the first song I actually fly out in our next state. Go play Outlaw song.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Umbrella have dubs for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me see the man dub play collection. I said, Chaja.
And that was more of it wasn't a Clash song, it was more of a juggling song with enough dubs?
No, man, him Clash, man.
Oh, Clash it?
Yeah, man, him Clash, man.
Okay, so then, remember, you went into the Clash where this was more R&B. Did you get to Clash on Outlaw?
Yeah, but not as much. Mm-hmm. Me never clash as much with like Outlaw. Yeah. But me learn a lot about the clashing culture. I love, through that sound, I go places and I see people, clash and I say, yeah, I love the clash thing, the fierce competition there. I love it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, we never really clash a lot. Like me personally, never juggle a lot, 1 or 2 times, but we just, I was just with the sound, as a part of a member of the sound.
Yeah.
So anytime my number call, me just go up there, me just
do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Free Up Radio come into the situation the same time here, or it was later on?
Well, everything happened in the space around the same space and time. Mm-hmm. So as one end and next one started, so it's like transition from one to the next. And that's just how life is, you transition from one point in your life into the next. Mm-hmm. So Free Up Radio now, that started with when I'm bridging Sham Bashment, Romy Icon, big up Romy Icon, British Links, Sujen. Mm-hmm. We was in one studio, Tony's studio in the Queens, and it's named Free Up Radio. Mm-hmm. Sham did run the station and everything, and British Links now used to have them segment. I don't remember what the segment name, but them used to play, and then me go there now and me start playing, and Sham said to me, say, yo, you want that show? Yeah. And so come the evening people show start. Mm-hmm. So big up Sham for giving me the opportunity there. So then now me have my own segment from 6 every Friday evening from 6 to 7. I play the evening people show, so I basically play for like big people. I know me can catch song and me can mix song and me know if you drop in, me know song, me know everything.
You better know something now.
Right, you know what I mean? So me used to play from my own segment, internet radio. Remember one evening me have about 5,000 people that listen one time.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So big up Free Up Radio, and that exposed a lot.
And this is when you really started to interact with artists because you're doing interviews on the station at the same time.
Yeah, man. Interview Black Rhino one time, Kip Rich, Taurus Riley, quite a few people interview pan the segment, local DJs as well. Because, me as a person, I like give people opportunity.
For
and
sure.
I never forget to where me forward from. So anybody who used to link with a DJ world, me give them a segment and, come play with the people in here, give them some exposure, and any young artist, anything with a forward, make them forward on the station and, get a chance for like spread them wings and give them some exposure. Kiri Dujan was one of them. Mr. Easy did up on the show one time too. Okay. Interview Mr. Easy one time. Play one song one time, Mr. Easy, and Mr. Easy started crying. Mr. Easy said, yo, youth, where you find that song there? You know what I'm saying?
Because you see, when you love what you love, boss,
yeah, man.
You're going to try to do your best to impress whoever it is that you're talking to show them, yo, I know your things. Yeah. I'm not just here as a just come. I know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And now Free Up Radio, is no longer, but now the same studio is now JAI Radio,
That's what it turned into.
Yeah, so big up Tony. That's it. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah.
In a Queens, the same studio them used to play.
I didn't know that, boss.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, JAI Radio,
Definitely.
Yeah,
so then
man.
You're interacting with the artists, but I know that I think this was through your workplace. You were working, you got to do some stuff over at Groovin' in the Park.
Yeah, man.
Big festival that they keep
Yeah,
in
man.
Queens too.
In Queens, Roy Wilkins Park. Yeah,
Roy
man.
Wilkins, that's the name of the
man.
park. Yes,
You
boss.
know? Yeah, I mean, it's just how God orchestrate things, you know. Who would I know, say, boy, me start as working at the door, would I lead to the owners, having a festival and putting me in charge of like an artist village, not just like one, but everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure the catering is right, them everything, bro. Them trailers, the riders, right? The riders, because you have a rider for the artist, them, and
Yeah.
make sure everything pan it is, everything. So and from this, I meet so much artists, so much Air Supply, Patti LaBelle, R. Kelly,
Yeah.
TGT, which I thank Genuine and Tyrese, Beanie,
Yeah.
brother, all the artists, bro.
Yeah, because if a
DNA
lot of people
Fierce,
don't know, that show wasn't a dancehall show. It was like a mix between like soul and reggae and dancehall,
man.
everything that they had mixed that came together on that
Yeah,
show.
man.
There. More and more a festival. Do they still keep Grooving in the Park?
I think because of the pandemic,
Yeah.
a lot of things got,
Yeah.
probably squashed, but I don't think it's like shut down forever. Because if I know the owners, that gentleman is a man that's very, he has vision. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he's completely done with it, but let's see.
Yeah.
But that show was good, man. It was good for the community.
Yeah.
It was good for our people. It was good for exposure. To know that, because South Jamaica have this kind of, this thing that they say is dangerous and everything. So for a festival to keep in Roy Wilkins Park, black owned,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Also Jamaicans, and it's successful. There's no drama. There's nobody never get shoot. Nobody never get robbed. And that, the park ram. You know what I'm saying? Thousands of people, bro.
Huge.
Thousands, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a good. That Junior Gang did it one night time. Capleton did it. Berries. It's just now that I think of it. It was just a moment in time where it was just magnificent.
Yeah. And you're getting to interact with all of these artists
man.
back here.
Some of them secluded, okay, some of them have like, certain restrictions, But for the most part, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you're getting a first hand to see how these artists really are. Could them come and do an interview at the station is one thing, But you see now when you have to fulfill the rider, make sure it's there, make sure everything. That's a totally different beast when it comes to dealing with these artists.
Yeah, man. Because we never know the Air Supply love curry chicken. Two white men them love curry chicken artists, brother. I said,
Yeah.
And then it also shows you how impactful our culture is as Caribbean people. We might think of ourselves as, we're not be as big as England or this and that, but time after time, the whole saying, we lick about with Talawa, it shows through our culture, through our people, when we really share the true meaning of what it is to be from the Caribbean.
It's the impact.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, man. The cultural impact is huge.
It's huge.
Globally.
And I think we sometimes don't understand and underestimate how much impactful our culture is on the world.
Yeah. No, because you have to remember, a lot of times when you're in Jamaica, you're just there, you're underground. Yeah, it's out there and stuff. But you see, once you travel or you really look around and understand, like, this is really a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Greece. This was like about 5, 6, 7 years ago. Come out of the airport and stuff, and then we went into the market. As soon as you get into the market, you look up, there's a big Bob Marley flag just on some store or something. And this is in Greece, boss.
Greece, bro. Yeah, man.
These people don't really, they speak English, yes, but that's not their first language.
Yeah.
What is a Bob Marley flag doing in Greece? And that's
there.
one of thousands of places.
Culture, bro. So,
It's big there.
It's not something that I think we should take lightly as a people, as artists. It's deeper than we think, man. And I think sometimes the economical aspect of it blinds us to how truly powerful it is.
That's true. But it's a funny thing because remember, if you're coming from the garrison now and somebody's offering you $20,000 for something that they know they could turn around and make $300,000. To you now coming out of the garrison and having this $20,000, it seems like a big thing. It's hard for somebody to think bigger than what they're seeing in front of them. But once they start to travel and move around and understand, say, yo, it's bigger than what we all understand. It becomes a different ballgame.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I would think to myself, because most artists, they say they want to boss. So if you want to boss, that means you want to take yourself from a particular situation, a particular era, and put in a better one. So if you see yourself can boss from here and come here, then why stop here? You know what I'm saying? If you have the capacity to think that, well, I can move from here to here, then once you get here, I mean, I would think that I would say, well, what's out there?
Yeah. If I could come here, I know there's higher than where I am now.
Exactly.
What else is out there and how far could I really take this thing?
And the barriers can be broken because time after time we've seen quite a few artists have broken the barrier. You know? So I think if you come from the garrison and you come from the ghetto and you make it out, I think it's not something to like go back and brag or just say, "Pan the youth them what did it." You know what I'm saying? It's something to show them. So listen, I'm here. Once I leave here and go, there's a space, so you can step up, and then I go and then you go, and then
It's a cycle, but this isn't a vicious cycle. This is now a good cycle.
exactly because they say it's a crab in a barrel, but crabs don't belong in a barrel.
Yeah. They belong in the sea. Yeah.
You understand? So
Yeah.
so if like Jay-Z said it, you know, if we climb on the top of each other and you pull one out, then none of us is in the barrel.
Yeah.
But most of the time, people just, well, me come out and me go about my business, you know.
Yeah. You're not looking back to say, hey,
Right.
this is what's out here. Forward through. Whatever your ambition is, you could get it. My ambition might be different than yours.
Exactly.
But it's out there for us to get. It's not here on this corner.
Exactly.
It's out in the world.
Right. You know, and once we realize that, you'll see how powerful it is.
Yeah. That's why I think a lot of people don't realize the power. So, okay, you're interacting. You're on the radio interviewing artists. You're at Grooving in the Park. You're dealing with them, fulfilling writer, and you're a manager for the entire thing right there. So then now, where did production really say, okay, you're DJing now? Where did production really strike your mind?
Well, muscle, like me say, me is a man always a dream bigger. So me say me can play music. My mind start to shift. Say, well, if me can play somebody music, why can't I make my own?
Only makes sense.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If me fall out from an iPad, bomb out on the first time I play, overcome the iPad, beat the Ras musically, play in a clubs, interview artists, play upon a radio, have 5,000 people one time per night and listen to songs from all over the world.
Yeah.
Have people actually looking forward to the Evening People show, and I'm playing other people's music, then why can't I make my own? And that's where that
When I
spark came in. And then like everything else that I attempt, you know, I just start to figure out how to do it.
production wise, so then remember you had the writing, but I don't think you had the technical writing yet.
Exactly.
You understood how to string words together.
Right.
So then now you got to figure out, how do I do this in a song format?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So then you have that part there. So then how do you get into the actual production thing, making a rhythm, making a beat?
At first, I just recently learned how to make beats, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because, you know, I can't tell no lie. So I just recently learned, which I think we're going to get done further in the interview. So before, I never knew how to make beats. But like I said, I wanted to produce music. I had to start somewhere. So the first thing I had to do was find somebody who can make beat. YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube, just type in dancehall instrumentals for sale.
Yeah.
And then type it in and here, purchase this, you know, the back, purchase this, whatever. I said, okay.
Yeah.
So then we look and show more and find out the information for actually get in touch with the beat maker, and I so come down, I link up with a youth named Beppo from Jamaica, and him used to make the beats for me. So at first, he used to send me some sample we him have, and then, you know, me would have listened to them as, oh, I like that one, yeah. Send me them. I used to buy them from him, you know. A lot of beats. Buy a whole heap of beat, bro. Because, like I said, I never know if I make beats at the time. So I used to buy beats from him and thing and have them, you know. And then, so sometimes I catch myself like a rhyme on them and thing. I say, no,
I want to make the music, but I don't want to be the artist.
Right. Yeah. So then I have them now and I start link 1 and 2 people. I say, yo, I have some rhythm, you know, yeah, sir. And Vice, one of them say, send rhythm, man. G Star was one of them. The first rhythm when Vice was what name? Can't remember my name, but G Star did up on it. What was that, you know?
Yeah, enough for them.
Yeah, and a couple other people. As soon as them, one you named Sulfur did up on it too. Zing Flash did up on it. High Rhythm, this the rhythm, high rhythm. Brando Cavier did up on the rhythm. And we pushed that out. So the first production was the high rhythm ever produced. And we put it out, you know. And from this, I just start get deeper and deeper into the whole music production thing. And then I start learning the business part of music production.
But you see, that's the most, a lot of people don't understand. That's the most important part, is the business part.
The business part.
You understand? Because I'm telling you, a lot of, when I speak to a lot of artists that came up like in the 80s and early 90s that didn't understand the business, a lot of them thought, even producers too at that time there too, a lot of them thought this was a cash and carry thing. Okay, you're going to give me $100 to sing this song? Okay. I feed my family with it. There's nothing that comes out after. They didn't understand that there's publishing, mechanical rights, and they did not understand.
Master and all that. They don't understand none of that. So then I start educate myself on the music business of it. Because one time I talked to my brother and him said to me, yo, if you do business and you not make money out of it, that's not business, that's a hobby. So I'm not into music hobby.
Yeah, I'm into
music business. You understand? Right. So then I learned the business aspect of it. And that takes some time, you know, and it takes a lot of hurt, pain, losses.
Trial and
error, but it's the journey. You learn along the way. And so yeah, that's what we know. So now Motion Vibes transform from being a sound to a business. A legal, legitimate business. You understand what I'm saying?
Motion Vibes LLC.
Right.
Yeah.
And Slow Motion is under
Yeah.
Motion Vibes.
You're signed to Motion Vibes.
Motion Vibes.
You understand?
You know, so
there. Doing your stuff, you produce your first rhythm. How did that rhythm do for you?
Not too well.
Yeah.
The songs were out and everything, but it never do too well, you know? I mean, because me never have, like, at that time, I never understand, like, advertising and promoting and how artists work. And me never understand. We just know some have a rhythm, I'm going to put music out.
Yeah.
In my head, Vice, mix, pay this man for Vice, pay to the time, pay engineer, pay this man, distribute it.
I have a song. I
have a song out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me never know about, like, you know what I mean? Like, the codes and all these things, you know? So me learn that now, and so come now from me learn that now, start doing it right. But before now, son, I never.
You're just going along.
It's still in a catalog because the songs can still play. But no, like generating money, 10 cents.
Okay, because this is where how I connected with you now, Fully Bad.
Fully.
How did you connect with an artist like Fully Bad? Remember, you're in Queens, New York, you know. He's in Jamaica. How did that connection come about now? Say, okay, I'm going to link this artist and we're going to create some stuff. I'm actually going to sign this artist. How did that come around?
Good question, Muscle. So when I did youth, I'm a vice pan, hired him, Brando. Fully mentioned him a couple of times well too. He was fully a cousin. So now me go from, this is after like me learn like the music business now and the production and everything. So I said, boy, I want manage artist now. But me don't know how that go neither. Yeah. So there we go all over again to the trial and error stage when it comes to no production, music production, to artist management and having an artist under a label. So, me that talk to Brando, because me and Brando are bridging and, you know, we talk, you know. So me that mention it to him, say, boy, you know, boy, more, you know, me not like to manage artists, you know, nobody.
Yeah.
He said, me can just manage fully. Yeah. Me don't know fully, bro. You know, so me don't know one name fully bad, me don't know who name fully bad.
Yeah.
Me don't know about no cassava, the most me know about cassava pizza,
Yeah.
or gully garden.
Yeah.
You know, so me never know. So me say, him good?
Yeah.
I'm first girl. He said, fully? He said, yeah, man. Me say, am I good youth? He said, yeah, man, I'm good youth, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, me think about it. So now, me go now, me go up on YouTube and me type in some of my song them. So the first thing we catch my eye, because like I said, I do music business. So if you're going to invest in something, it has to be marketable and profitable. If not, it don't make no sense.
At all.
And there are certain things that come with that. The public has to perceive you a certain way, and they have to accept you a certain way. So his whole demeanor, you know, was, you know, the bad guy, and him sang them tough, full of lyrics, and him have flow, him vocals them good, you know, his clarity is there, and then now he has the artist look, he has the look, the presence of an artist. He's tall, you know, him slender, you know, him have the braids, and you know, him have 1 and 2 tattoo, and him fuller, and then now fully can act. You know, because me look on like me watching music video, me look on them expressions. I said, me study things, you know.
You have to.
Me look on them expressions. So now me now say, well, I can use this. And so come now me link Brandon, say, yeah, man. And so me I call him.
Yeah.
More couple weeks after, me I call him and he link me. I guess him the link fully already. And fully say, fully said to Brandon, what is our Brandon say? Yo, dad, me no want nobody, no want you there come magic career. Ain't good.
But remember, you want to link with him, but he wants to make sure that you're good enough to really take the career to where he wants to go. But you on your hand needs to make sure this artist could actually do what you need to do also.
Exactly.
So both you guys are really checking each other out to make sure that
which is
this relationship could work.
Right, which is it's not a bad way to go. That's how we should go, you know. You know, just jumping at something like
you're doing
you
your
know,
due diligence.
Exactly. You know, you're just jumping at No, you're not a 3-year-old. You know, kids do stuff like that. So it's right for him to like do his due diligence, and the same thing for me.
Of course.
And then the first time we spoke, it just connected. So I sent him already, man, the first song, and he want for this, you know, that this song. I said, nah, man, I don't know this song, man. And we talk, and I said, well, the first thing that I want you to do is like slow down a little bit, and like, you know, how you deliver and, you know, sing. You have a vocal, you can sing. You know, you can DJ and sing. You don't have to sing like some other artists, but that vocal is there, so you can get your message across. And I say, all right, so the first song, the first rhythm I said, go give me. Born for Do It. That's how Born for Do It.
That was the first one.
The first song was Born for Do It. The song, stand up strong. Stand up on your feet. Born fighter. Yeah, man.
Makes sense. So then because he's seen the vision, you guys said, okay, this is what we're going to put together right here.
Right.
Yeah.
And also I wanted to change his perception to the public of how the public see him. Them see him as this badman artist, you know. Him have this image like him a gunman artist and all things, because I guess of the songs that he was doing and the music he was putting out. I mean, anyone would think that.
And a lot of, like, almost like a Clash artist also. Too.
Right, you know.
So then he's thinking, say, okay, the public likes that so far, so keep going down that road. But you're saying, no, the picture's bigger than that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you can become a brand if you channel it the right way. Stop singing a couple gun tune. Not that you cannot do it, you know, because, you know, there's a niche for that as well. But give the public and give the people out there a different side of you that they've never seen before. You know, show them, say, there's good in you. You know, that fully about the artist is different from Nicholas. You know? So I'm going to say, yo, what we going to do? We'll start off, just like how we start off with a prayer, song, I will start off with a Bible verse. You pick the Bible verse. and him pick it and him do that, and I suck up this single band for do it reach. And from there, so we shoot the video. And I think the public started to look at him in a different light. You know, so it's all about reconstructing Fully Bad as an artist, not just this underground youth we can clash and thing.
We know you as a DJ, but now you're forming it as an artist. There's a big difference between being a DJ. I could DJ some nice song and all that.
Right.
But an artist is all, you have to encompass everything. It's all encompass. You understand? So, okay, I could sing, I could DJ, I look this way, I could do this, I could do that. That's what you're really trying to get out of him at that time there.
Yeah, and I think other producers saw that in him as well, you know, because it shows once we started to work, other producers started to link, you know, and once the numbers started to shift up, other producers started to you know, try to get in touch, and you see songs start come out now, you know, and different producers, because now you're this full-round artist. And then I said to him, I said, you have a bunch of singles, but you don't have an album. You have to have a body of work that can live on forever, you know, so let's do an album.
Yeah.
And from the same reading that we get from Beppo, of the band for do it album, which have Glue, we have a couple millions on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Airplane Mode.
Yeah. Big one,
Just
too.
me alone. Airplane Mode. Him produce a song on it through Bad Gang. I think he named Winner. And, you know, a couple other songs. My Daughter is on Born for Do It album. Yeah, man, so Born for Do It is a classic. And the way I see, the way we design, like, the whole album artwork, I got that from, like, Biggie. If you look at it, the Biggie Small album, when Biggie had his daughter, you know, his son, and, which one, Ready to Die?
Is that the baby?
The baby with the mic.
Yes, under the white cover.
Right, so,
yes,
so me get that from that because, right, so in my head, that's a classic album. And that's what I want Born for Do It to be, a classic album for Fully. So he has a classic album.
From visuals to how it looks to how it sounds, everything you wanted to put together.
Right, you know, and he's an artist that you know, he's good, bro. You know, he can find songs and he works. You know, he works. You know, Fully's a good artist. You know, and it was a pleasure working with him. You know, bumps here and there, but what,
you have to
2% out of 100.
Boss, you're dealing with an artist. You know how artists they're already, boss.
Well, you know?
An artist's vision and a manager vision sometimes are like very far apart, but as long as you guys could meet somewhere in the middle, you're okay.
Yeah, and for the most part, me and Fully always found the balance. You know, and it shows in the work. You know, he has a song on Spotify that's in the millions.
The millions?
Yeah, from the second album that we did together, That I Heard. When high grade cushion the paper, Spotify, that has millions of views. You know, and that was just an idea that I had, that I said, yo, let's introduce other producers now on this this second album. So yeah, man, he's a fantastic artist. You know, his work ethic is there and everything, and I think he wants it. You have to have that drive, you know, and he has that. You know, sometimes we can get blinded by the lights at times, but that's just the nature of the business. But as far as work, and if you look at the stuff that he's putting out, no, he's still working. You know, he's in Canada and he's still working.
Every time I've spoken to Fully Bad, probably 3 times, he's one of the few artists that I've actually spoken to so much. You understand? On a podcast. Every time I speak to him, I say, listen, don't ever be afraid to experiment. We know you're good with this right here.
Right.
But check out what's going on over here. Check out what's going on out there. But still have your core, you know. But don't be afraid to experiment and see what's out there.
You're an artist. Don't limit yourself. I always say this. We're limited by this, but not by this.
Not at all.
You know? So as long as this can think of it, and this wills this,
it transcends that, boss.
You'll be amazed what you can accomplish. Because look at what we accomplished within the tenor of our work, of us working together. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 albums, bunch of singles. He had, you know, a little write-up in Billboard an article in Billboard. You know what I'm saying? He had multiple interviews, you know. He did an interview in the pandemic. And listen, we did all this in the pandemic, you know.
Yes, bro. You see, the crazy thing with the pandemic is when 2020 came, we didn't, and they said, okay, lockdown and all this. In my mind, I thought, okay, in a week or two, we'll be out of this. But nobody knew how long we have to deal with this.
Right.
We've never lived through a pandemic before.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I signed him during a pandemic. I mean, who does that? You know, I mean, anybody say, no, brother, I kind of ease off because me not sure, you know, how this will go. So, no, but take chances.
You have to.
My mother is a woman of faith, you know. I see my mother accomplish a lot with nothing. So, nobody can tell me, say, what do you mean it cannot be done?
Yeah.
What do you mean cannot? When I've seen what came out of nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no limit. You're only limited by you, what you tell yourself.
The only limit
what
you put
do.
on yourself.
Right.
Yeah. So you guys, how long were you guys working for?
I think the contract was like 3 years. Yeah. So and after that, we just went our separate ways. You know, he probably had like a different vision for himself. You know, I had probably had a different vision for myself. But there was no bad feelings.
Okay,
on
everything was just good. It was an amicable split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we probably could have went different, some aspect of it, but like the overall of it, I don't think there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? I can't have any animosity towards Fully, and he definitely can't have any animosity. During the clash, because I still speak to him. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I spoke to him, like, even in the clash era and everything. I'm going to say, yo, you go up on clash, you go up on Sting. Bro, this, you know what I'm saying? See it here.
Yeah.
This is what they plan for. I say, yeah, man. I say, go feed youth. You know? Me and them talk. I'm fully good. I'm fully a good artist. Man.
But what a lot of people forget is this: if you guys leave on good terms or even bad terms, you guys are in business forever. You understand?
Right.
A movie company could call you for a sync license and all this.
Exactly.
He still has to sign off just like you have to sign off.
Yeah, because I listen, I never use the moniker Fully Bad to enhance myself. This is the first interview I've ever done anywhere. I probably got one right up in the star one time. But nobody don't. I think this is the first time people gonna actually see who DJ Slow Motion is.
Hear your voice and
hear
understand.
my voice and everything. Besides the people that know me, so I never like use him or his whatever he has to promote myself or excel myself. There's always Fully Bad, the brand. I always tell him you're a brand. You represent a brand. Everything around you, everybody around you represents you. So you're the brand. You know, he used to sell merch, all of these things. He had a website. So there was the brand Fully. And I did everything in 50-50. I showed him his splits. I never robbed him. Up to now, him have film share of everything. That's just good business.
But that's how it's supposed to be. As I said, whether you guys leave on good terms or bad terms, whether you're talking directly or through a lawyer or whoever else, you guys are in business forever, bro. Ever. Forever. Even after he dies, his estate, whoever dies, we're in this forever, bro.
It passes on, bro. It passes on, and I wish nothing but the best and success for him. I actually want to see him get to that level that I know he can reach.
For sure.
And if he continues and he makes the right decisions and he surrounds himself with the right people, eventually he will.
100%. Somebody else I knew you were working with for a bit too was Devin the Doctor.
Yeah, man, Devin, man.
How did that even come around?
So after like the whole Fully tenure, kind of start work with like different artists now. Somebody work with Kasik, an artist named Kasik. I had the leading single on his EP called Somerset Sun. Did very good. And then now one of my brethren, Romy Icon, introduced me to Devin. I said, yo, Devin, a good artist and I don't want to work with him. I said, Devin. I was checking him. No. I said, Devin. Devin the Doctor. So I go research and think I said Devin. I said, yo, you are good. Grammy nominated. And it's good out. He can perform. He has a good stage presence. I said, yeah, man, you are good. The first time I link with Devin, and this is what I like about Devin. Devin, he understands music business. You see, it's good to do music. Music is fun. That's the fun part of it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love music. Music is so much fun for me.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not even working when I'm doing music, but to have fun and understand the business aspect of it, how can you beat that?
Bro, you're super winning.
There's no losing in that. It might take a lot of time, but if you stick to the blueprint of the business aspect of it, you cannot lose. So Devin understands the business part of music to the point where if was that we supposed to work with Devin sent me a contract and said, yes, I contract for your studio time and everything,
Yeah.
I guess he wanted to see how serious I was. You understand? Because if you run a business, a company, you have time to waste.
We're doing business, bro.
And I respect it. And he did that. And from that, I said, yeah, man, I manage music business. Put away the fact that he's a great artist. Devin, bad, lyrical, intelligent. You know, so I'm to the youth the other day, man. Find the whole clash thing with the whole genocide thing. That was, man.
No, but one thing how I think you guys would really connect is when it comes to mentally, he understands you, you understand him. You guys seem to have that real deep meds.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
To even talk to Devin, like one-on-one, it's like a conversation that is so highly intelligent. It's like, it makes music easy, bro. Because when they can talk about other topics besides music and go deep in that topic and expound on that and whatever the topic is or whatever the subject is, with a clarity and an understanding that you both have, it's like, whoa. It's like music to your ears.
It's a real
no pun
connection.
intended.
Yeah. It's a real
Right.
connection.
Right. And then look at some of the interviews that Devin has done. How he speaks. He's intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's one of the best things to have as an artist and as a business person.
Is that intelligence?
Yeah, man. So then now music becomes easy for you. Because you understand words, you understand this, you understand that, you don't waste time, you know what to invest in, what not to, you know when to walk away, you know when to chill, without even, what's understood don't need to be explained.
100%.
And that's it with Devin. So music with Devin is fun.
So you guys just did some singles. You didn't actually do like an EP or album or anything.
Yeah, man. Sophomore, we worked on Sophomore, his EP together.
Okay.
So yeah, Sunsplash on that, we produced that. That's Motion Vibes. Shake, Gala, shake. That's their if I will pass on the most of me can't all of them, you know. Yeah, man. Hato, we have that as a single that has almost 10 million views on YouTube. That music video with Devin, yeah, man. Hato.
I
Yeah,
didn't
man.
realize that, bro.
Yeah, man. So that's like, I think almost 10 million views on YouTube. And then we have the remix with Charlie Black on it. Charlie Black's on the same song that's on the Sophomore EP. So we have that body of work together, and then we have some singles as well. We have a song named Pat It Up with, I don't know if you know Gaffa, that's on TikTok and social media. You know, him do these funny things.
Yeah.
And he has a voiceover in one of the songs. So, yeah, man, it's a pleasure. We have Dear God. Yeah, man, me and Devin have quite a few songs
Yeah.
together. It's a joy and a pleasure working with Devin.
I could definitely see especially from an intellectual standpoint,
Yeah.
you guys would definitely work
Yeah.
very good
Yeah,
together.
man. Yeah, man.
You understand?
Devin
Doing
a
that
good
stuff.
youth, man.
Yeah, man. Doing that stuff. This now brings me up to the real bulk of this conversation here now.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about AI. All right. I remember
Artificial
talking.
intelligence.
I've been dealing with AI in my business now for about 3 years, from about 2022.
Yeah.
Every episode people see, every episode they hear, AI has something to do with those episodes from back then until right now. I started to see AI really started to come into the fold in about 2023. A lot of people really started to talk about it. Now in 2025, that's all everybody's talking about right
Yeah,
now.
man.
So this is where this conversation is going to get very, very, very interesting now. Very interesting. Because I know you have over 50 singles
Yeah, man.
as an AI. Okay. So I get this terminology right. 50 singles. Are you an AI artist or what are those under? Explain that to me because there's more stuff I want to add to that too.
Yeah, man. Well, the AI artist part of it, me not understand how them describe it as AI artist. Because I do music with AI. Like you said, I have over 50 singles released in the world, being played, and all platforms and radio.
And radio.
And radio, right? It's the first time I'm speaking about it. But I've been doing this over a year. And this is just the experimenting part of it. But when I got contacted and said, hey, we have something that we think you might be good at. I said, yeah. I said, what is it? And I said, yeah, such and such. I said, all right, I'll try it. At first, I was like, I don't understand what this thing is, you know. And I'll try it. So then I don't know what AI artist is. I don't know if it's someone that they create this personality or it's them. But if it's them, I guess Slow Motion is an AI artist, no?
Yeah, but then, okay. These 50 singles, what name are they released under? When you go search the artist name and all of that, what name are they under?
DJ Slow Motion.
They're all under Slow Motion. Not production, you know, in the
artist's name is DJ Slow Motion.
So even though these 50 singles, and if people, well, they're going to really find out today, they're not just dancehall, bro.
No.
They're R&B, there's rock, there's all type of stuff. And all of these are under the name, the
DJ
artist, Slow Motion. Even the female voices?
Even the female voices.
But you see, this is where I'm confused and I'm in the business.
Right.
So I could understand where they'll be confused.
Right.
So even though they're all under the moniker of DJ Slow Motion, the artist, how do you separate, or is there a separation with having so many different genres and even so many different voices too? That's where I'm confused a bit.
All right. So this is my perspective of it. And again, I'm entitled to my perspective. How someone view it, that's their perspective. And they are also entitled to their
100%.
perspective. So I view DJ Slow Motion as an artist. No, in this space and time that I'm in. Andrew is the brain, but DJ Slow Motion is the artist. My process, which I'm not going to reveal everything that I do, but I can give you some, because you mentioned something about the female voice and the male voice. If you understand what AI is, you'll understand how to use it. If you don't understand how to use it, then it becomes confused. 50-something singles, 1 album, 2 EPs that's released. I wrote every single song on those.
Yeah.
And I told you that I recently learned how to make beats. So I made quite a few of those beats as well. It's all about prompting. Whatever you so say I do a song and I want a female sound. I just tell AI, the AI that I use, listen, I want this in a female voice. But then it gives you what you gives it.
That makes sense, because I think a lot of people have a misconception about AI right now. I think that it's just they think that you go to AI, hey, give me a reggae song, and it just spits it all out, and then you say, okay, here's me as an AI artist. There's a lot more that goes into it than just a simple, hey, give me what it is, and it just spits it out.
Let me ask you a question. You listen to some of the songs, right?
100%.
If I didn't tell you it was AI, would you believe that it wasn't someone else?
Bro, no idea. Me personally, I would think you have a roster of artists that you work with.
Right.
Okay, there's this one, there's that one.
Right.
Okay, she could do this, he could do that, and all that. Because what got me, until you told me it was AI, when I heard them all speaking patois and all this, I said, not even speaking, singing in patois, I said, that's where I got really confused. It's like, I need you to explain to me and them also what's really happening, because I find the AI space right now is like the wild, wild west. there isn't really terminologies for people to say, hey, this is what it is. We know, okay, if we hear a female voice, oh, that's a female singer. She sings regular sing. We hear a male voice, okay, he sings. But now that everything is blended, it's hard to really put a label and say what it is. That's why I said, okay, what's the name on all of these songs? And you said, DJ Slow Motion.
Because DJ Slow Motion is the one that, them said, AI don't have any soul.
Okay.
When you listen to the songs, how did you feel some of them? Did you feel like it was soulless? You can be honest.
No, it's, you see the funny thing with it when you hear people complain that it doesn't have no soul.
Right.
If we're going to be honest, like really honest with ourselves, music hasn't had soul
All right.
in it in a long time. Unless we're talking like real roots reggae and those things, but everything else didn't really have no soul in it.
So no, this is where, and this is what makes me different from a lot of these quote-unquote AI artists. I write these songs, so they're coming from a place of feeling, of soul. Some of them I sing. So, example, I have a song called Splash. Go like this. Me write the lyrics feet, and you say it's in patois. Me no wear cheap things, only top tier. Design up on skin, them a ask, what that you wear? Are the old and vanilla mixed with cedar bark flare, me essence nigga long after me leave anywhere. And the one me got the ear of it smells sweet. Me sent expensive, exclusive lead. Splash calculating about I try compete, and me tell you what me do from me head to my feet. Grab a buckle of cologne and splash, 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 splash. Dress a full of fragrance, me pick one of them and splash, splash. Right? Me write that bass pan, smell good. I love how cologne make me smell, brings out the confidence in me. And I think it does that for quite a few people, I would say, both male and female. So me write a song based off of that, how me feel, how me feel, I have expensive cologne. So me, in the second verse, me explain what them do. So it's an experience that I'm thinking. So me sing that now, so me upload it to my AI and me tweak it. Because what all AI is, is an assistance,
Okay.
That's all it is. If you know how to, it's like having a personal secretary. So if you know how to use it, then you can bring upon your message. But if you put in another prompt and say, I don't know what AI people use, make a dancehall song and it spit back. That's the computer that's just bringing stuff from,
So then that's the difference here. If you just tell it to make something opposed to what you're doing, there's a huge difference.
Right.
So would you say that if you just told the AI, say, hey, make me a dancehall song, that there's something more, that's more soulless and something is wrong with that, just prompting it opposed to actually helping you in the process to create a song?
Right. I think AI should be an assistant that does the work through proper instructions. So in order for that to happen, you have to know what you're doing when it comes to, as it pertains to music. Vocals, frequencies, keys, BPM, instruments, arrangements, chords. You have to know when, no, it's too muddy. And you have to know how to tell the AI what to do, and then it will do it. And the greatest thing about this is that it doesn't get tired.
Yeah. And it doesn't talk back or act like it has attitude.
It's the perfect,
go on, like say it.
well, no, I guess what this is, it's the perfect artist.
Okay. So then this
AI,
is,
if that's what they're saying.
this is where I see the real uproar right now. People, remember, with music, if you're talking about in the 60s, 70s, 80s, even probably even 90s, to create a song, one single song,
Right.
it was a group of people that came together to create. You had the mix engineer, you had the engineer taking the voice, you had the people playing the instruments,
Right.
and then you had the artist actually singing this song. Now, when you took out the instrument players and you replaced that with an MPC or whatever it was, you had a little complaint. People weren't complaining. But you see, the holy grail, the sacred, is the artist now. They are the sacred thing. That's who we connect with. We believe or don't believe what they're saying. So then now people are really feeling that now when you go take this person out of the equation now you're doing something wrong. What would you say to that?
Good question. If you look at mankind, the progression that we've made over the course of time. First, you used to have this carriage, and then a person have an idea, say, well, we can make an engine, and we can put wheels on it, and it can move faster. And at that time, people were saying, well, it's not going to work, and you're going to do this to the environment, and this gas, and this. And now, they've moved from the car to electric, right? Mankind and intelligence is always in the process of moving. So I wouldn't say AI is going to replace humans. I think we are, as human beings, are irreplaceable. If you find a way to make AI work for you, then how can you know what I'm saying? How can you not be significant? It's just going to make it easier. So say an artist now, because you can still use AI to help you as an artist. You don't have to put AI music out. It's just that, and the thing that I think about, because I think futuristic, and based on what I'm seeing, 20, 30 years from now, these kids not going to be going to no concert, brother.
Okay.
So I'm thinking future.
Finish your thought, and then I'm going to build upon that thought.
So the future belongs to the one that's best prepared for it. 100 years from now, I don't think someone, if we're still here, mankind is going to be going to it's going to be holograms or whatever these things. That's the pace and the era where they're going. So people now that are used to this kind of way of thinking, when a kid that's 2-year-olds now, when that kid is 30, they're going to think different. They're going to have a totally different thought process than us now. So is AI going to replace us now completely? Of course not. This is still the beginning phase of it until they release the next version to the public, which I'm not going to say nothing.
Okay, so then this is where I'm saying now. I see that there's a real divide in society right now where us, the people, I'd say 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus. They've been around a long time. Go to concerts, go to an arena to go watch your favorite, go to a concert hall, go watch your favorite friends. I think a lot of them, they have the problem with this AI because their number one thing is, how are we going to see this perform? How is it going to perform? But if we skip ahead even the simple 5 years, because I don't think the life that we're living now in 2025 is what we're going to be living in 2030.
Of course.
You understand? And that's only 5 years from now.
5 years.
So then now, if everybody, we go to concerts, I've been going to concerts for the past 30 years. You understand? When AI is fully taken off now, I think the way how people are going to go to concerts, they're going to go to it in a headset. And that's how we're going to have a mutual experience together. Put on the headset, and that's how you're going to see the AI artist, and you're going to see other people in the crowd. Messages might be coming up on the screen, and those type of stuff there. But people that's going right now, they can't, their mind won't allow them to think about that. All this AI is not for us,
It's not.
It's not for us. It's for who's coming up right now.
And that's why I'm in it. I've been in this for like a year. Like I said, this is the first time I'm speaking about it publicly. See somebody say them sign an AI artist, but I think that was for clout.
Okay.
Because the American one got signed for $3 million. So now everybody's gonna jump on his wave now. It's gonna be the new thing. I don't know if there was experiments with it for a long time or what they was doing, because I'm not in nobody's studio. But it's just crazy how, it happens when this news of this 3 million, all of a sudden,
But even that, a lot of people they're upset with that because they feel that you're now stepping on sacred land, which is now taking out the artist. I'm telling you, the same people that's complaining about taking out the artist, they didn't complain when you took out the drummer, boss. They didn't complain when you took out the piano player. Nobody cared at that point until you wouldn't go trouble the artists that we love.
Muscle. If somebody tell us that the world will stop for 3 years, no school, no church, 6 feet, one at a time, you would have probably out the door to interview me over here, somebody talk to an iPad. and everyone was perfectly fine with it. People complain here and there, but the majority of it, if someone had told you got to take a vaccine, that's gonna, and then after that, Fauci disappear, and everything is back to normal. And in that course of time, everybody, including the ones that were complaining, were all on board for it. So I'm not worried about what people say, because people's always gonna talk. But once that's the new wave, that's the direction, because people are sometimes easily led, and that's just the truth of it. So like you said, they're saying, oh, what about the artists? What about... We can do this again 5 years from now and see if it's going to be the same question. Those same people are going to say, well, I'm going to a concert, I'm going to put on my thing, and they're in their bed in a thing, and they have this outfit on in the virtual world, and they got this whatever they wear, and they're in their room, and everybody's going to be perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro, come on, man.
No, but then again, then we're going to turn around and say, but back in my days, this is how we did.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, okay, cool. Because to tell you the God's honest truth, as me sitting in front of you right here now, I'm on the fence of where this AI thing is going around. And I'm talking AI overall.
Okay.
You understand? Much less just music. Because my thing is, I love music, I love entertainment, but I'm deep in AI too, bro. When I go home, every day I'm listening, playing with tools, figuring out things, listening to podcasts. I'm deep in this. And I'm still, this is going to be interesting where we're going.
You know what? Go ahead, sorry.
What would you say is okay, you're pro AI, right?
I'm pro development of the human race on a higher level. So
Okay.
if AI is the way that's going to go, I'm going to use it for myself in a direction I think is right. That's for me personally. I can't speak for everyone. So I'm pro whatever is good for the human race. Will people use it for bad? Of course.
Just like the internet,
It's just
like
human
electricity.
nature.
Anything.
But I'm for the good of humanity. Let's sidetrack from music. If people research what AI is doing, even on a medical term or a medical basis, now they can detect cancer from stage 1 with just a prick of the blood. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things that they're doing, research. You see, people fear what they don't understand. Suppose Bob Marley never go up on the Iron Bird. You know what I'm saying? So instead of coming at it from like a negative point of view, just understand what it is and how can you use it to benefit you and the good of humanity.
Okay. It
So yes, I'm pro AI if it's good
Yeah.
for the beneficial of
has
humanity.
its benefits, you know. I definitely agree with that. Let's go back to music. What would you think is somebody's using AI where they've gone too far using this in music? Is there something where you'd say, okay, stop right here. This is the limit to where you should stop using AI.
In music business?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything that would say it's crazy yet. Because this is fairly new. You know, it's new to the public, I should say.
For sure.
It's fairly new to the public. There's some people that don't even have access to it as yet in some countries, in some areas of the world. So for me personally, no, I haven't seen anything that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, mostly I do 50-something singles. I spend a lot of time with myself.
Yeah.
I write. I'm a loner. I mean, one forward here. So
Yeah, man.
so if it's distracting too much, I don't really see it. You know. So I don't know. I can't comment and say someone is doing this too crazy. But I know it's there. And it's be surprising to a lot of people how many things are AI and you don't even know.
That's the
You
scary
don't
part
even
at
know.
the same time.
Like I said, wait till the public have access to the next thing.
Yeah.
You think you're scared now? Yeah, but don't be. I don't live my life in fear, and God never gave me the spirit of fear.
Yeah.
So I don't, and anything that comes from me is for me. Things don't work against me; it works for me. That's my perspective on things, including the bad things, including disappointments. I don't know where I was before this, before I came to Earth. But I know I came to a 17-year-old girl womb. But I have an imagination, so I would say maybe I was somewhere with God and God said, okay, Andrew, your turn for go now. When you're on this journey, you're going to experience disappointment, hurt, failure, all of these things, joy, love, pain, everything. You're going to experience it. You're going to cause pain too, you're going to all that. But as long as you remember who you are and who I am to you, you'll be fine. He said that to me. He said that to you. Which part of the world sit down? Which part of them sit down? Where the world is? Oh, that's what? And them said that to you.
Yeah.
So there's no fear. There's no fear.
What's your big picture plan with these AI songs and the AI production that you're doing right now? What's the big picture?
For me, I want to change the frequency and energy that's out there in the music industry. Some of these songs aren't good, man. It's going to be straight up.
Mm-hmm.
They're the things that they say in some of them, there's no upliftment. Sometimes you can listen to a Sam Cooke, change is gonna come, and you feel that there's light, there's freshness, there's hope. I saw one video the other day upon Instagram where 3 youth in one basement and one of the youth say, him want to know how it feel like to get a whip from the slavery days. So the youth now take the whip, whoop, lick you across him back. The man run out time shirt, run upstairs. The people in there come and say, yeah man, you run go straight like confused. Right? Like a one whip.
Yeah.
And it makes me think, if our ancestors could endure that, then what kept them? They sang songs. The spirituality was there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not really there now. Now it's about who have the best BBL, who for girl can do this, who for this, who have the most Benz, who have this. It's all a facade. And people are getting deceived by it. So now people want to be like that person. And I'm saying if that's their art, that's their art. Mm-hmm. But that's not what I want to represent. So my music, when I put it out there through AI, is to reach those who needs encouragement, upliftment. If you listen to all of my songs, then maybe 3 of them might have one bad one tonight. Mm-hmm. And as before, me this kind of like start to go up on like a little journey when me start meds different. Mm-hmm. Because I produce songs like that, you know, where so I'm not gonna sit here like I'm holy man, you know. Right. So I've had songs, but then now, to whom much is given, much is required. And when certain revelation is made to you, you are responsible for that wisdom and knowledge. Mm-hmm. So if I know better, it's required for me to do better. So that's my whole vision, is to put it out there for the future generation to come, so that they can listen to a song just like how me can listen to a Sam Cooke, you know, one of those good art, Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, and really enjoy music again. That's my aim. Yes, if that's only 5 people, I'm cool with that. If it's millions, it is cool with it.
Okay. Have out all these songs right now. Mm-hmm. There's more in the vault and all. Do you ever plan on performing any of these, or that's you didn't reach there yet? What's the next step for you?
As far as performance-wise, no. Mm-hmm. That's still in the thinking process. But I guess when that time and space come for me to do it just like everything else, mm-hmm. that will be manifested. You see, I'm not worried about the unknown, because it will be revealed in time. Mm-hmm. And just like how me never know, say, one clash would end up all the way here in Toronto, sitting here with an interview. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I never saw this from there. Yeah. I never saw all the connections that was made in between. So, and I never worried about it. Mm-hmm. So my mind is not to worry about what's the future. The future is going to take care of itself. What I need to do and what I plan to do and what I intend to do is work on myself every day, mm-hmm. and make myself a vessel of honor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So,
I get you. It's just, you see the thing with it, a lot of stuff that you believe, mm-hmm. I believe also, you know. But you see, for the sake of having a balanced conversation, mm-hmm. where the people are out there, and again, right. You know what it is? a lot of times people are headline readers. They just read the headline and they're in an uproar because somebody else is mad, so I'm going to get mad too. But I don't think a lot of times, a lot of people really take time to do the research to really understand what this AI thing is. To me personally, when I first heard the AI, to me it's almost like whoever is creating and inventing it, it's almost like they were playing God, where they're summoning this thing that they think they could control. For a time, yeah, you can control it, you can train it. But eventually, why would I submit to you and I'm 1,000 times smarter than you? You understand? Which is the AI. The AI is 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 10 million times smarter than you. Why will I submit to you? So my thinking is, okay, it's cool. We're using this AI. As I said,
Terminator.
I've been your boss. It only makes sense. So because remember, in AI, they have a thing now. If you watch Matrix, called agents. You remember how the agents acted in the movie in Matrix? They just kept coming and coming. You couldn't destroy them. But now in real life, we're playing with AI agents. So I don't, as I said, I'm using it. I'm not 100% committed to it. I'm not willing to die on a AI hill. But as long as we're here, I'm pretty sure make the best of it before it makes the best of you.
I think so too.
Because I think eventually that's what the game plan is, where it's going to make the best of you. So in the meantime, you make the best of it.
You know, Muscle, I believe 100% that we're both physical and spiritual beings.
Of course.
And like I said, maybe some people will never reach this far in the interview if you even understand this part. But at the end of the day, God's in control of everything. I remember in the Bible when they talk about the Tower of Babel, when they were building to say they're going to go to heaven, and what God do?
Confuse everybody, make everybody start talking different languages.
So at the end of the day, me not worry about God control this, bro. Man can do what man can do, what God permits man to do. You understand? So if God says, boy, this I go too far, don't ask me how am I do it. Ask me how God, me don't know.
Yeah.
But I know that if it's get to the point where the tower is getting too close to heaven, nah, we gotta go.
Or AI destroying us might be part of the master plan.
Even so. Even so. Who knows God's perfect will?
Yeah.
Who knows the mind of God? There's some things where God do where he say, boy, you have to take that route there, man. But he did it. Because of my God. You know, so as far as that's concerned, me not really worry about that. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. If let me say, if somebody tell me, say, me could have called a taxi for my phone 10 years ago. Me used to call a taxi stand. Hello, cab service. Yeah, because 20 minutes.
Yeah.
No. And then you go up on your phone.
You'll see, even
Raul,
if it is 20 minutes.
Yeah, Raul, he's on this taxi number, look for a guy, 4-star.
I'm
if
coming
you
from...
tell me, say, Uber would have take over the Chinese man business.
You never
Chinese food, deliver Chinese food, 20 minutes, gone.
Listen, okay, you're talking about that. I'm coming from a time where the only places that delivered food was Chinese and pizza.
Okay.
Now, everything could be delivered to your front door.
When was the last time you went to a Blockbuster?
Oh.
You miss it?
A 1 a.m. so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You learn how to... Now you have...
Netflix
streaming.
Unlimited.
Streaming.
Yeah. You don't own it, but it's unlimited where you could watch anything.
But let's talk about the business aspect of AI in the music business.
Okay.
Now. Because, like I said, it's all music business. If you're not making money off it, it's hobby. If you have a female artist, you know how expensive it is to manage a female artist? Hair, clothes, makeup, shoes, studio time. You know how much money that? Music video. And then you do that now and you put it out there. And then if a song doesn't hit or if the song don't stream or because she's not the only artist doing it, you have 50 million. You just spend at least, say, a budget of 30 grand and then that money doesn't come back in. Now you have this AI, you know what you're doing. You put it out there, you make the money, it don't cost you nothing. As a business person, which one would you do? From a business point of view.
if we're talking strictly numbers,
Right.
black and white numbers,
Right.
clearly we know what to do. If I love the music now, it might be, but this is where the purist versus the businessman comes into play now.
Right.
But you even brought up a good point that put a question in my mind now. You produce, you write,
Right.
and you sing or DJ, whichever way you need to get it across. So an artist now, that's just an artist, all they do is sing or DJ, rap, or whatever they do, yodel, whatever they do. Where does that leave them now in a 2025 world moving forward? A strictly artist. They don't do anything else but sing or DJ or whatever they do.
They have to turn themselves in a business. Do you know what I'm saying? The artists have to find a way to make themselves in a business because that's where it's going. You can't, if you're an artist and you could sing, you can write. Do you know what I'm saying? You should be able to, even if you're maybe not the best writer, but you can express yourself. Learn the music business. Make yourself a business. It's there. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be irrelevant if you make yourself important. If you find a way to conform yourself, just like how Jeff Bezos do with Amazon and turn himself in a business, that you need him to the point now him direct everything in terms of, well, there's no more overnight delivery. You know what I'm saying? Because he made himself in a business. So if you're an artist, I would say to you, time is changing. It's going to change whether you want to change with it or not. Why not align yourself to the best of their ability? And even if you're not making millions, but you can make something that can sustain a life that you wish or you hope for. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? The possibility is there. So you cannot become irrelevant if you learn. No, let me tell you, people not even got a studio no more. I'm still in a hotel room and vice.
Yeah.
If an artist can vice a song from prison, turn it in a goal, then with all of that, dealing with health issues, all of that, then why can't you, as a free person out there, have all it? You know why I can't do it? Because I have all the time in the world, but I don't waste my time. Make yourself constructive. Make yourself matter. And then you won't worry about being eliminated.
So it's just you got to now become more than just a
The artist.
singer, songwriter. You have to become as you said, a
A
business.
business.
A full encompassing business.
Right, business.
Right across. Because again, I think that's what a lot of people are saying. Because the whole conversation AI right now is it's taking away people's job, which is being a singer, being a DJ, being a rapper, that's also a job. And it's coming for that job also.
Oh, yeah.
So it's either this wave is crashing down regardless. A lot of people thinking it's coming. It is here.
It's here.
It's not coming. It is here.
You know what the theme is in the place where it is for humanity? You will own nothing, but you will be happy.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's where they're heading. You will own nothing, but you'll be happy. You think it can't happen? They did it in the pandemic.
What do you think subscription model is all about? We don't, right now, we barely own anything.
We don't own anything.
When your car is now subscription, when your house is subscription, when everything is subscription, what are you going to do then?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You have to prepare yourself for what's ahead. Because, like you said, it's not coming. It's here.
It's here.
The shift has already begun. Do you know what I'm saying? So the time a person that take boy, you know about this AI thing on? No. Use your brain. The one thing where them can't take from you. How can I be of importance? You see that picture of Killer right there, so. Right? Suppose Killer had it when Killer bust. 90s or
92, 93.
right. Suppose Killer did say, boy, I sell figurine. Can't. But in his space and time, he used what he had. He turned his talent into gold in his space and time. Now that this space and time is here, what do you have that you can turn into gold? Read. Increase your knowledge so that you cannot be irrelevant.
Read, experiment, try,
Yeah, try.
understand.
Be in the know.
Yeah.
It's not all about, you see, the amenities of success should not blind people. Don't be blinded by the amenities of success, because it can be taken away. But get in it, bro. Understand what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're important more than any AI. You are made in the likeness and image of God. Suppose the angel then they say, boy, what is that God I mean? Human, man. Me don't know about them people, you know.
Right.
What are them a walk on foot? Them not have no wing. Suppose, and God said, boy, I mean, how would I do it? But God went ahead with his plan. And look at man now. You're only limited by yourself.
You know what I think is going to happen too? I think there's going to be a division in society also.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're going to have the people, them that love the AI, they love the bots and all of that good stuff there. But then you're going to have some people that really want to go see somebody play a guitar. They want to see you. They want to see you singing.
Right.
They even want to see you mess up, sing a note that's off. Say, okay, that's the beauty of being human. There's going to be a group of people. I don't know if it's going to be a majority or minority, but I know there's going to be a group of people that's going to say, nah, man, we don't want that. We're living like this.
Right.
That's why people are now starting to buy records again, starting to buy cassettes again, and all of these stuff there where everything was streaming. You remember when you wanted to impress somebody, you would pull out you show them you really know music. You'd pull out your CD bag with thousands of CDs,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Now, I could have my phone, you have your phone. You have no clue what I really have on my phone. I have no clue. There's no way to know.
But look, man, back in the days when people used the DJ, CD, you know. Radigan and Mataran, them used to take out CD. Squingy, them take out CD. Talk to the crowd. Now a laptop, tap, load. And I said, now move from laptop to phone.
Yeah.
So, and I still admire those things. I still love those things. We still go to our sound clash. I make music with AI. So there's still gonna probably be that audience for that. I'm not saying it's like gonna completely gone and there's nothing but AI robots and no, there's still gonna be a niche for that. I'm just saying there's gonna be that can be there as well, but then this where they're going, you can be prepared for it as well and take advantage of it. And if that's what you love over here, you can have a moment you go see that.
Yeah.
And then if you like this over there, you can. The difference is what makes the world.
Yeah, choices.
Right, you know.
The power of choice,
Right.
boss.
Exactly.
You understand. You brought up AI, the AI in business. Is there any other aspect in business that I might not see that you could see coming along in the music business with AI?
Well, the other day, a couple days ago, Timbaland released the first music video with like an AI, and he's actually in it. Yeah, with his AI artist.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, wow, man. So even music videos is about to change.
Well, remember when Michael Jordan did Space Jam? Remember, that was a mix of human beings and cartoon characters
CGI.
inside. So then, yeah, we know that. But now it doesn't take a crew of 30 people doing all this. It's you and a camera and making it happen.
Brother, I see some video and I say, boy, I'm thinking it's real. Like, AI. I'm thinking it's a real movie I watching.
Yeah.
I said, what?
Yeah, I know.
So as far, I mean, it's so vast and it's happening so fast that it's hard to predict, man. And then so many people are starting to use it now. It's like when Uber was like you could drive taxi with Uber and everything. Very few people was doing it. Then people saw people was making money off of it. Now it's oversaturated. So a ride that would charge $15 is now $6 because there's too many. And then you have to wait and you have to sign up and you have to, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be that where it becomes so oversaturated that it's just normal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So again, people that you're watching this, I need you guys to go check out DJ Slow Motion on any platform and really understand what it is that you're listening to. Because even though you explained it, I think I have a better understanding of you are a real artist, you are a producer, you are a songwriter, but you're just expressing this through AI.
Right.
That's the best way to see it. So you're not a AI artist, even though clearly they have AI artists, but that's not the realm that you're in.
No, I use it as a tool.
Yeah.
I use it as something that can further my talent.
Yeah.
that allows me to learn things as well. I'm irreplaceable, man. There's only one motion. There's only one Andrew.
Yeah.
I know that for myself. I know who I am. I'm confident in who I am. So when my space and time has expired on this world and I've transitioned, I'm happy with what I've created. I'm happy with what I've left behind, the legacy that I've created, the things that I've accomplished. So I'm not worrying about being replaced because I know I'm irreplaceable. In my view, I might not be important to someone, but in my eyes and in God's eyes, I'm important, bro. And what I've created and what I've done and what I've learned, those are my experience. I'm a good.
Yeah.
So AI can't replace me.
Definitely. Very insightful, interesting conversation because, again, when I was speaking to people about AI about 2 years ago, the only two people that knew that could have a constructive conversation was Jeremy Harding, the producer, and Walshy Fire from Major Lazer. Those were the only two that had an opinion and they knew what they were speaking about. Everybody else, it was like after, it wasn't even a thought. No.
Yeah.
Boss, everybody and their mom is talking about this and that.
But remember, Busy did drop an AI video with Happy Birthday, That's an AI video.
Busy
the song,
dropped
Happy Birthday, yeah, my friend.
He dropped an AI video.
It's an AI video. If you look at the video, it says AI generated. Busy signal.
No, but there's been, even if
people been experimenting with it, probably under the quiet. But I think people use it.
Even Devil Bread. A lot of people aren't really in tune with Devil Bread. Devil Bread put out several AI videos where he had some diss songs to Vibes Cartel.
Right.
Several. And it's cool and stuff, but again, this is when a little man in a corner was doing it. But now when somebody signs this artist, like, hold on, 3 million? What's going on here?
Exactly.
You don't remember about 2 years ago, they tried to come up with, I forget what label it was, Universal or one of these labels. They tried to come up with a AI rapper that had like green hair, grills. He looked like a quintessential rapper, just futuristic. They tried to come, and people said, no, they're not having that at all. They had to basically put him away 2 years ago. Fast forward, now we're talking a different story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine like it's 5 years from now.
2030 months?
And the youth, them were 3 now and 5 now, and by the time them reach big people stage, a total different world. Bro, if them have tax, bro, suppose you know when people at work, man, bro.
Yeah.
What's the forward for the future, like? So you have to prepare yourself for it. Me not try to find no spot. I'm not a polka dot. That's just
create your space.
Something I create my own space.
Washan, leave some info where they could check you out online, where they could check out your music. Anything right now, any big ups, anything right now, the floor is yours before I get you out of here.
Alright, cool. You just can find me anyway, DJ Slow Motion. One Motion. So it's DJ Slow Motion. Official. Everywhere. Music them there everywhere. Just take a listen to them, share them, hopefully them inspire, uplift, them sound good to me, not tell no lie. Yeah man, big up Pudding Pan Kitchen, big up Big Deal Tours, you know what I say? All them things there, business ventures and things, so big up Smush, Patria, big up everybody, you know what I say? British Links, Devin, fully, big up to everybody who give me the opportunity to become who I am today.
Yeah.
Lila, big up yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You know how long I know her too?
Yeah,
you
man,
know how
good
long?
man. Yeah, man, she definitely changed the game for you,
Yeah, 100%. No, definitely, I think this conversation, it's going to become more relevant as the time goes on. Even if they don't really understand what we spoke about today, but next year, they'll get a better understanding. 2 years from now, they fully understand what it is. Because I guarantee you there's going to be comments where people do not agree with what you said at all. You know what I mean? They'll almost think it's blasphemy. They're not going to agree. You cannot make them see. But a little bit, as you move forward, you'll see people will start coming around.
And that's fine, I'm good with that, Just listen to the new Christmas album while forward, that's all.
Motion. Maximum
Every time,
respect
Every
for
time.
pulling up. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell them something too. There's no way I could end this conversation without saying this. Listen, been linking with Motion about 4 years now, from about 2021. All right? I've spoken to a lot of people that's promised me a lot of things. Motion called me and said, yo, we need to have a conversation. This is going to be my very first interview. He said, you know what? If anything, I could fly out to you. Me, again, being in this business, everybody's tired. Yeah, man, we could do this, we could do that. Listen, this is not an AI
Real
in the
deal,
studio, boss. This is him. He doesn't live here. He's not here for a show.
No.
He's not here for promotion. He's not going to go see a label. He flew up here to do this because this is how important it was to him. And I hope you guys really understood what I just said. The man flew from a different country to sit down and come do this.
Yeah, man.
That's dedication, boss.
Only thing changed at the tail number up on the flight, you know?
Motion.
Respect.
Big up yourself
Every
again,
time.
family. Definitely a very enlightening
Yeah, man.
conversation.
Thanks for the opportunity, man.
You understand?
Appreciate it,
Thank you.
Cool.
Bam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. Bam. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.